Hello, art fans. It's time again to look at some incredible, inspiring art, and what better way to do so than by celebrating creative women around the world and their extraordinary contributions. Steve here from NVIDIA with our latest round of incredible artists. Jasmine Habasai is all about color, fantasy, and nature. Inspired by everything from video games and anime to fine arts and medieval architecture, she says, quote, "Colors are my favorite aspect of my work. My main goal is always to make it as colorful as possible," unquote. And it all comes together in whimsical places that make you want to experience it for yourself. Jasmine's ability to create pieces in 3D that have a painterly 2D look to them lets her push her aesthetic further with every piece. She often starts with a mood board in Miro, which helps her create what she calls mind maps. She then uses Blender, Substance Suite, ZBrush, and Unreal Engine powered by GPUs to make every scene as immersive as possible. Bold, inviting, and always full of vibrant, stunning color. And Jasmine, these are stunning indeed. For Julia Sokolova, inspiration comes from, well, pretty much everywhere. She's always noticing and memorizing interesting features of people's appearances, their faces and hairdos, their outfits and accessories. This helps her add original accents to her characters and better understand the principles of stylization in her art. Julia has been passionate about drawing and creating fantasy stories since she was a kid. From drawing comics to studying books, cartoons, video games, and of course, Disney movies. You can definitely see these influences in every Julia Sokolova creation. The animated features, brilliant colors, and striking poses bring every character to life in a unique and entertaining way. While each personality may be different, Julia's creative pipeline is almost always the same. Every new project starts with a mood board where she collects references from Pinterest. Then she makes a simple 3D blockout to define shapes and silhouette of the future character, making sure it coincides with the concept. Only after that does she start adding secondary details with Affinity Designer for concept art and vector graphics, Blender or Maya for modeling, ZBrush for sculpting, Substance Painter for texturing, and Marmoset Toolbag for rendering. And as Julia puts it, quote, "Any software that helps you express yourself and move forward, always forward," unquote. And Julia, keep on moving forward. There are many fascinating backstories, as there are women artists. For Norhan Ismail, it began in war-torn Syria, where her artwork served as an escape to safe, beautiful places that she could never experience in her real life. Norhan starts by sketching and modeling in 3D with Blender, constantly playing with light and color until the environment feels perfect. These scenes are amazingly inviting and full of incredible detail, and the more you look, the more little discoveries reveal themselves. A cat's water dish, a polka dot rug, a toy airplane, every room tells a story. In the process of building these scenes, Norhan Ismail has also created places for all of us to escape to for a little while. Okamus likes to follow wherever her imagination and mood take her. The results are sometimes surprising and always entertaining. I'm not so sure I want to know what inspired her piece Reincarnation, but I'm somehow attracted to the impact and energy of this piece. Every element, color, and shadow are meticulously added to maximize the effect of this character having a very, how shall we put this, a bad day? But when we pivot and contrast this piece to this next one called Bud, we can also see the same stunning attention to detail in this humorous plant creature. That face alone is a masterwork of design, lighting, and detail, and, well, pure cuteness. I mean, who wouldn't want to take this little guy home? Just don't lean in too close. Looking at laurascowen's mysterious, fantastical characters, it's easy to see the medieval fantasy, gaming, and tabletop role-playing influences on her work. Also, long walks in nature, which provide the backdrop for many of her creations. First, she sketches in black and white using Procreate and then illustrates in Photoshop. Then, she explores various colors and lighting in Octane Render to get the right environment for her character, whether they're bathed in light or hidden in shadow. For Laura, it's all about constant exploration to feed her passion and remind herself to always create what she loves. And speaking of creating, I hope you enjoyed our brief look at some of the talented women who create. And if you want us to feature your artwork, please share it at #StudioShare and follow us at NVIDIA Creators to see what else we have in store for you.